Hi, my name is Londiwe Banjwa. I live in Cape Town and I was a part of the Zayo Web Development Bootcamp 2023, y'all. So life before the program, basically I had just finished my postgraduate degree and recently gone back to school, and I did my postgraduate diploma in business management and administration. All I knew is that I wanted to head into cybersecurity, but I didn't quite know the path as yet. So that was me, and that's how I came into the program on the way to become a cybersecurity analyst. The challenges I was facing was that even though I wanted to become a cybersecurity analyst, I had no coding background whatsoever, which for me I felt was quite important, especially going into that line of work. So when I was trying to study online and do some YouTube videos, there was no direct path. So those were the things, challenges and obstacles I was facing before the program, which now after having joined the program, it helped narrow down that for me. During the program, it was a very interesting time, I will say. Being introduced to coding was very interesting. I started with just a small job of an HTML and CSS, which I really enjoyed and I liked. But when we started, then they gave us JavaScript, which was something that I felt like I was thrown in the deep end, and it was quite difficult to understand it. But obviously, as the tasks grew and the work continued, it was quite interesting actually, because I got to learn a whole lot about just basically all the work that goes behind a basic website and all of that. So the highs were definitely achieving or completing my tasks and being able to have like a portfolio to showcase my work. And the lows were, there were some days where my tasks would run for days uncompleted because the code was just not coding. So yeah. The program affected my daily life routine a lot, obviously because it's a full-time program which has daily tasks. At first our daily tasks would sometimes go out to 70 tasks, which I thought was a lot, and it was. But there were days when the tasks, like I said, would run for days. One task would just literally be at a standstill and I couldn't continue because I couldn't get the code. But for the most part, it was very interesting and challenging, but it was worth exploring and Googling and doing a whole lot of things, trying to figure it out. And even using ChatGPT, I will not keep that because it helped me a lot. So there were a lot of challenges. I had to like join certain forums and groups just to figure out certain things. But all in all, it was a very challenging but growing experience altogether. For me, things have changed professionally because now obviously I'm going towards the direction where I wanted to go. And personally, it's grown me. I feel, whenever you study, you feel a little bit of an intellectual growth. You can now conversate in certain conversations that you couldn't conversate before. You are interested in a wider variety of things. So I keep growing, I keep watching videos and constantly trying to grow, but also professionally, I am now literally, I've started in a company that is great. It's teaching me all the things that I'm able to apply, all the things that I've been learning. I've literally just completed, or I'm on the way of completing my first website, which is very exciting. So I think that the program has really had a great impact in my personal and professional life. Other insights that influenced my life actually were from the Naspers program, where we're kind of doing this work readiness thing, which I felt really helped in helping me prepare for employment, to be able to understand coming into the workplace, the kind of character and behavior you need to have, how to dress and all of those things. There's so many things that you're not taught in high school, you're not taught in varsity, but everyone is preparing us for work, but these things are not actually taught. So I feel like those things are insights that I have and I can actually share with other my colleagues as well who didn't go through the program but can hopefully impact their lives as well. The program has definitely contributed to my confidence because I'm now confident to enter into this digital sphere knowing that I have quite a solid background. It gave me time to learn, make mistakes, struggle, and I will still make mistakes and struggle, but I have quite a fair background, so it definitely contributed. I think throughout this experience, I've grown as an individual by learning consistency. I think that has been quite, a game changer, because the more I lacked in doing my tasks, the more I fell short. But the more I did them, the more I became consistent, I would actually improve, and it became easier. Looking ahead, I think I definitely have a very strong chance of going, or rather entering into the industry of cybersecurity, as I would like to, with a strong web development background and just a basic coding knowledge and understanding, which will definitely enhance my position. My long-term goals have definitely evolved due to the participation, especially after getting placed into my internship. In the job, I kind of got introduced to things that they still kind of coding related, but on a broader scale. So it's definitely been interesting applying what I've been learning in theory, but now applying it to like real life things. So it's expanded that the opportunities, and If somebody is considering joining this program, if they have an interest in coding or web development or anything in that sphere, they should definitely join it, even if they don't want to become a web developer. But I feel like it gives you such a great foundational understanding of it that you can from here then go into really any kind of job opportunity or career path that you would like. So I think it's definitely something very much worth to look into. My family has been very supportive, especially my husband. In fact, he's the one that suggested this program for me because I had an interest. So he's been very supportive in giving me the space to, sometimes as a coder, you end up sitting there for like throughout the night and you're just like trying to figure it out. So he's been very supportive, and my family as well are just excited that I'm doing something that I love. Anyone who's currently in the program, I would say that yes, there are some difficult days, and those tasks may look daunting, because when you have like a whole month of tasks, like 70 per day, it seems like a lot, but just take it a task at a day. If someday you can do 50, do them. If someday you can only do 10, do them. If you can just do one, do it. As long as you continue doing it, then you're just one task closer to the end. I'm not certain how it will inspire others, how my story would inspire others, but I would definitely say that for me, it's a great learning experience. I enjoyed it as much as it was challenging, but I enjoyed it for the most part, and I'm enjoying the after effects of the program even more. So I would definitely, I hope it would inspire somebody to take this direction, take this path, give it a try, and hopefully it will work out for them as great as it has for me, or even better.